Hey guys, Fad here. I know, back-to-back videos. I'm actually uploading the first video I just did about the emergency ban list. It's uploading to my channel right now. Let me check. It's 20% complete right now. And I'm actually gonna go, before I do my big surprise, I'm actually gonna talk about wrestling because I'm sure you guys probably want my input. Well, the big story in WWE right now is the unfortunate retirement of Bryan Danielson. And yes, I'm still don't call him Daniel Bryan, that is his slave name. I'm sorry. Screw that. Anyway, he had his retirement ceremony recently, and I unfortunately did not know about this beforehand. So I missed the episode, and then there was a little bit of controversy afterwards. I found out when I came home from Good Might Work, who, shout out, I'll put your name in the description box, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in his tag, his name, his YouTube channel in the description box later on. Or tag him at least. But if I had to say something about him, he's a big Macho Man fan. And he doesn't like Donald Trump. Which is fine with me. I don't care for Trump either. He's a butthole. Especially the fact he's in the Hall of Fame. This annoys me. But back to Bryan. Unfortunately, he had to retire due to his neck. That's sad. It's unfortunate. You know, they just lost one of their biggest stars. And what happens during the ceremony? Titus O'Neil pats Vince on the shoulder in a nice, respectful way, and he gets suspended for 60 days. Screw you, Vince McMahon. Batista even tweeted about how bad this was. If Batista, the biggest butthole in the world, is on a guy's side, you know this is a big deal. But poor Titus, he's gonna miss WrestleMania. And so was John Cena, apparently. He got injured at some point at the beginning of the year, so he might be out 6 to 9 months, if 9 months to a year at least. Unless he somehow makes a miracle comeback sooner than that like he's been doing. I kinda doubt it though, this time. That's a serious injury he's got, and I don't want him coming back too soon. But now for the main meat of the video. This is a segment I used to do on my channel back when I was a little smaller. But I decided to bring it back, and now I'm not doing not 1, not 2, but 3 DVD reviews in the same video. You'll see which one I'm doing here in a minute. Let's start off with a somewhat one I already did but never uploaded. The DX DVD. Love this DVD. And yes, I'm a DX mark. Okay? I'll say it. DVD's not the best. It's definitely better than the first one. Let me give you the contents of this thing. Not only does it come with everything they did in 2006, it comes with highlight videos, vignettes, and the Vandalism package. On disc 1, they talk about the Vince forcing to reunite the reunion, the Spirit Squad handicap match, the impersonation, which led to Legend Shane and the Spirit Squad getting shit all over them. That was hilarious. They were banned from Raw on the 4th of July, which led to them hijacking the production truck. Oh god. Mr. Man and Shane versus Eugene. Oh god, I hate the Eugene gimmick. Ah! I can't believe I used to like that. I'm an idiot. The elimination match for Saturday Night's main event that year, DX versus the Spirit Squad, they actually went and eliminated all 5 of them once. That was awesome. Not once, but you know. And then the last 2 matches, Shane McMahon versus Shawn Michaels and Shawn Michaels versus the Coach. And then on the second disc, we got Shawn Michaels, Triple H, both had to face Humongous in singles while the other one was incapacitated. They talk about Shane McMahon, about SummerSlam. They have SummerSlam 06 on here. The Vandalism, a 3-on-2 handicap match from Raw against Real Legal friendly Mr. Kennedy, now better known as Mr. Anderson, who they're misusing in TNA. I'll get to TNA after the reviews. Their competition with Vince Shane Bishop, it led to their awesome Hell in a Cell. That was an amazing one. And they actually had to make a bigger cell actually for that one. That was big. Holy crap. DX versus The Big Show. It was originally supposed to be Extreme Rules, but Paul Heyman pussied out. Go figure. Vince McMahon versus Triple H on Raw in Madison Square. McMahon wins after a beatdown backstage, injures his ear. And then the Hell in a Cell match I talked about, and then the DX addressed Vince McMahon. And then on the final disc, Raw DX takes over Raw for one night. That was hilarious. Lance Kane and Kevin Murdoch versus DX. Randy Orton and DX, and Randy Orton and Edge impersonate DX. Randy Orton versus Triple H from Raw is on here. DX and Edge, Randy Orton and Edge versus DX with Bischoff was chosen to be the referee. That was a dumb move. They got the revenge on DX, did against Bischoff. They talk about why the fans like DX. Jonathan Coachman puts a bounty on DX. And then the final thing on this DVD, besides the extras, is the 5-on-5 elimination match that Team DX sweeped. Great DVD. If you can find it in better shape than what mine is in, that would be great. I also would recommend the original one. Mine, I can't review that. I don't have the sheet, plus it broke. Yeah. Second review. This is the one I've wanted to do for a while. Haven't watched it in a while, but I don't need to. The Kane DVD. This is the first Kane DVD. I don't think they came out with a new one. Let's see. Let me get the cheat sheet, if you will. On the first disc, it talks about, as far as matches, it has Kane and Mankind from Survivor Series 97, the Monster Screwjob year, we'll all remember that. Taker versus Kane from WrestleMania 14. The match between him and Lesnar. Kane and Paul and The Undertaker from In Your House, Unforgiven in Your House, the first ever Inferno match. I'll never forget that. First Blood for the title. Kane versus Stone Cold. S-Pac and Kane versus Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett. The Steel Cage from Armageddon 99. Kane versus X-Pac. Last Man Standing match the next year at Armageddon. I don't know why they skipped a year. I don't know. Jericho versus Kane. And then the last match on first disc is Edge Christian versus the Uglies versus Taker and Kane in a triple threat tag team title match. And then in the second disc we have the Intercontinental title chain match between Triple H and Kane from Judgment Day 01. Him and Kurt Angle from WrestleMania 18. I have not seen that match. I heard it's good. The World title versus Intercontinental title from No Mercy 02. Kane versus Triple H. Van Dam and Kane versus Jericho and Christian. Then when he took off the match, it was Van Dam and Kane in the steel cage. Shane McMahon versus Kane. Last Man Standing. Shane McMahon versus Kane in the ambulance match, and the Till Death Do Us Part matches on here as well. And on the final disc, Shawn Michaels versus Kane, no disqualification, no holds barred match, him and Snitsky. Edge and Kane in the steel cage. Stretcher match, Edge and Kane. Umaga versus Kane. The Brothers of Destruction versus Booker T and Finlay. Kane versus King Booker. First ever Bomb Bash Brawl. I was at the second one. Kane family. And then Champion versus Champion. Kane and The Undertaker. It also has a special feature, the Battle Royal from WrestleMania 24 that I was at. And the match, it lasted 9 seconds. Oh, God. That's 2 DVDs. Now for the final one. The NWO. On the first disc, there's not many extras. It has the documentary and then a couple of the debuts of Hall and Nash, and then the Bischoff reveal, Roddy Piper, Hogan confronts, and the end of his debut in WWE. The rest of this is basically matches. The first match on the second, this is the match that formed the NWO. Weird choice. Giant versus Hulk Hogan, Hog Wild, cool. Outsiders versus Harlem Heat. Sex versus X-Pac. I'm not gonna call him Sex, I'm just gonna call him X-Pac. Star Waltman versus the Honey Bunner from NWO Saturday Night. The Outsiders versus the Steiner Brothers. Hulk Hogan versus Roddy Piper. Super Brawl. Why they put Roddy Piper match on here, I do not know. Hogan and Rodman versus Luger and the Giant. This is the last match on that disc. In front spree, we get a really good match on the first match out on the third disc. Las Vegas Shooting Death Match. Piper and the late great Macho Man Randy Savage. A title match, a rematch from Starrcade 97 on Nitro, where Sting faces Hogan. Hogan versus Macho Man Randy Savage, no DQ. Match for control of the tag title, Sting and Giant, or Big Show. Jay Leno and Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff versus Jay Leno and Diamond Dallas Page. I've never watched that, I don't care. The War Games from 1998. Fall Brawl. Team Dirty City versus Team Hollywood versus Team Wolfpack. No DQ match from Starrcade that very much destroyed Goldberg's career. The match that led to the rebirth of the NWO. Goldberg versus Bret Hart's on here. And the final match is Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall versus The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Pretty good DVDs. I recommend all 3 of those. Now for TNA. They let all their good wrestlers go. AJ's in WWE now. I didn't mention that before. AJ and Joe are both at the WWE now. Joe hasn't debuted on Raw TV yet, but he's in NXT. They've got, who else has debuted in NXT that was in TNA? Joe. I don't think they got Daniels yet. I think he's happy being with Kazarian and Ring of Honor. Wouldn't be surprised if he made a jump soon. And they let their 2 most talented female wrestlers leave. Miss Tessmacher and Terrence Harrell, the 2 most over women they had, are gone. And what do? They do the beautiful people reform yet again against the new stable known as the Dollhouse. And who do they put in the match? Because Angelina Love is pregnant? Freaking Gail Kim. Now, I love Gail Kim, don't get me wrong, but she's kind of getting annoying. I know we're stuck with the beautiful people. I don't care. They need to go and stay gone. And the women's division sucks right now, too. In TNA, anyway. WWE's pretty good. And that's the second video. I don't think I'm going to make a third tonight, but we'll never know. I'll talk to you guys either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace out. It kind of sucks since that was the search power of the deck. But hey, they had to do it. And everyone's been talking about Pepe. No one even mentioned what this did for Magician Pendulum. I guess I'm gonna have to either start using artifacts or just use some way of bouncing him back to my hand after I use him. Yeesh. That could have been avoided. What I would have done, so they wouldn't have to hit that, not that the Konami would have done this, I would have limited Pendulum Sorcerer and left that alone. I feel, personally, and this is just me, Monkey Board, I agree with. Plus Fire, good. Everything on the Forbidden, I agree with. Even though I was using Damage Junker, even though I only had one copy, and I didn't even have all the 4 mages, I was only using a couple. That was an easy fix. And I'll get to that in a minute. But Joker, that sucks. Whenever Death Pro Salvation server comes back up and running, I'm gonna have to modify my deck. That's gonna be annoying. Oh wow. Which, by the way, yes, the server is down. It'll be down for a couple more weeks, and then I'll be able to get back online and start dueling again. Right now, if I try and get on there, it gives me an error message. So, it said I'm not connected. So, they're probably working on the site, on the server, so I've been trying to get regular Death Pro to work, but to no avail. I've tried everything I could think of to get it to work. I tried downloading the new version, that doesn't work. So, everything, I'm gonna have to use Dueling Network. I've been using Dueling Network for a while now. And it sucks. I lost. And I wasn't playing Magician Pendulum either. I was playing, what was it? Synchrons. I lost, what, to Dark World, I believe. Yes. Dark World was kicked my ass. I lost my Librarian, so Librarian, unless you draw soul charges, you're kind of irreplaceable. Without Pot of Avarice, there's no way to recycle these things. Which I think they need to bring back, by the way. I'll just say that now. They can bring Pot of Avarice back at this point. They've solved Pot of Felicity. Part of the Economy is already out. Pot of Avarice is already out. It's safe. You can put Pot of Avarice back at 1 at least. 5 minutes. Wow. And now, because of these hits to my Magicians, I had to take out a lot of stuff. I'm going to give you my updated deck profile right now. Let me separate. I took out all the traps I was running before. And I'm going with a trapless deck. Now, all the traps I ran are in my side deck. So, here we go. 3 Honest Pendulum Dragons. This is Honest Magician. You've got to run them. And yes, 2 of them are common. The other one is from the Mega 10. Sue me. The one Joker sucks just got hit, but you know what? It had to be done. Okay. And then the one of Noble Dragon. I don't know if I will bump it up. Probably not. I don't think more than 1 is a good idea. But you never know. Free Wisdom Eye. Some people are saying Wisdom Eye or Pendulum Call could get hit. I hope to God they don't. They've already crippled my deck enough. Seriously, if they do that, I'm gonna rage. But we may not be in a ban list for a couple more months, so I guess as soon as the Salvation server's back up and running, I can run my deck again for at least until it gets hit. Which Capital G wants to have it, I don't. Fuck you. Just say it. No offense to Capital G. Free Oath Dragon. I tested this out today at a random duel I had against one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks that I have. Which one was it? It was the Battle City deck that came with legendary decks. I tried it out and against it wasn't a real player. I just played against myself, and yeah. I actually won that game because I was pendulum summoning like mad. Even though I got the Joker early game, which isn't gonna happen as much, unfortunately. Anyway, 2 Dragon Pulse. I don't see the need for 3. He's one of my preferred scales. Speaking of scales, 3 Dragon Pit Magician. Standard. And then I run 2 Time Gazer Steel, Soft Battle Traps, and basically Wisdom Eye. You can get these 2 next to that and this guy I'm going to show you out instantly in that Stargazer. The stop spells, he stops traps. Pretty simple. They're in Yuya's deck, so why not? I got this card from Breakers of Shadows, and unfortunately I got unlucky. The packs I got only had 3 hauls out of all those packs I bought. I don't know what happened, but I got Dumb Eye Magician. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I've not tested it out in a real format. We'll see. Then to fill room and to help the fusion aspect, since I don't have outright fusion because that costs $19. Jeez. Trump Witch. Not the best thing in the world, but until I get outright fusion or something, it has to do. And then this is mainly in preparation for the special edition. For Silver Claw, it's no more summonable beat stick. It goes in the scale and it gives all the performer power 300 attack. So yeah, and then for the wind up the monsters, Triple Veiler. Yeah, I took it out of my Synchron's. It hurts, but it actually helps. From what other people have said, running Veiler in the deck is a pretty good idea against Monarchs. For spells, the Geki, the 2 Terraforming, I don't want to lure anymore. It's just too useful. Not useful. 3 Pendulum Call, 2 of the Field Spell, and 3 MSTs. That's my main deck. No traps, don't need them. And then for the extra deck, some of the stuff has changed, and there will be one big change that you'll see in a minute. 2 Absolute Dragons, 2 Meteor Bursts. Yeah, you can make 2 in the same game if you use Noble Dragon in the graveyard, so yeah. And then this is another change I did. 2 Black Roses. I don't know if I'm gonna use 2. I might go back down to 1 unless I decide to put Noble Dragon up to 2. So yeah. 2 Rune Eyes. This actually won me the game today because this guy puts in work. Especially with being able to summon your higher scales with a good combo is make Meteor Burst, get your scale, your level 7 scale, or whatever high level scale you have, and if you have an extra Odd Eyes on the field, use Trump Witch, go into this, using that high-end scale, the high-end scale in the Odd Eyes, you'll get the effect that it can't be targeted that turn, and it won't be able, and it can attack 3 times. Good combo to know. Odd Eyes Rebellion, Castail, Striker Bouncer. I took it out of my number deck. It's more useful here for negation. Drago Sack. If I had a big eye, this would also I have a big eye. Cowboy, and then this is mainly for Cosmos. Meritech Fortress. That's my Magicians. I haven't played them that much since the adjusted ban list. Wow, 11 minutes. Ring Raiders just came out, Genius Subjects. Let me close out of this. Close the tabs. There we go. Ring Raiders just came out in 101, number 50, number 66, and number 52 were reprinted in there. I was hoping for Utopia forms personally, but couldn't be helped. Though Utopia Lightning just came out, I will try that card out when I get the chance. Nothing else has changed. All my traps I was running are either in my side deck or I took out completely. I'm thinking of running Synchrons again, just for a little fun, since the deck I was using got crumpled pretty much. And near the end, before the Salvation server went down, I actually was using Synchrons and I won a couple of games. I was stupid enough not to record any of them. Well, not record, but to save the replay. Unfortunately, I don't have any good video software. My free trial ended. I can't get Cam Studio. So, unfortunately, you may never see another dual video from me unless I can figure something out. And debut doesn't work if you're gonna say debut. I can't use that either. Won't let me. This is the only way I have to make a video. I think I'm actually gonna end it there and start uploading this thing. And then in the next video I'll do something I haven't done in a long time. Stay tuned. Peace out.